Hey guys, it's Heather from Kell of a Plan, and today we are flipping through my planners that I used in June 2019. I know this is a little late. I usually try to get this video out the first week of the following month, but the first week of July was crazy and it just didn't fit into my schedule. So I'm posting it now, but these are the flip throughs of all the planners I used in June. I really like to post my flip throughs because I like you guys to see what these planners look like after the pin. If you only follow me on YouTube, then you mostly just see these planners before the pin. If you follow me on Instagram, you see a little bit more of them after the pin, but even then you don't see all of them. So I really want to show you guys how all these spreads that you saw me creating all month, I want you to see how I ended up using them, how I made them work for me, and stuff like that. So these are my planners for June, and my planner lineup changed some for July, so be sure to check out my planner lineup video if you want to see the changes that I make for July. So we are going to start by flipping through my mini planner. I use this as my on-the-go errands planner. So we're going to flip to June. And I don't use the monthly in my mini, so I just tape those pages together. This week we were at the beach, so there wasn't a lot of on-the-go stuff that I was doing because I pretty much just stayed at my family's condo. So this was a pretty simple week. This might be my favorite spread that I've ever created using this dashboard layout and the yellow and black. I loved it. I redid this page. I didn't use the dashboard layout here. I kind of made my own page over here and then used this, and I just loved this spread. It was super functional and also super pretty. This is also one of my favorite spreads. I use the Sassy Quotes sticker book, so it's a little bit sassy, and I love the black and white, and then I used the pink brush marker to make certain things really pop, and then the pink matches the discs, and I just loved that layout. And then the last layout for June used some of my favorite florals from Farmhouse. I love how this big floral really just like speaks for the spread. This one was really fun to create and also really functional for me to use. So that is June in my on-the-go planner. My next planner we're going to look at, this is my planner where I put all of my planners in one, I guess you could say. I don't typically show you guys the monthly view because that is my budget page. So we'll start here. This was the week that we were at the beach. So again, it's a little more chill, not a lot of things to plan for. This was like an amazing week. I wish I was at the beach again. I can't believe it's already been a month since I was there. This spread wasn't my favorite. I actually don't really like this one. But it was still super functional. Lots of pin, you can see. That was a busy week getting back in the swing of things after a week of vacation. This is one of my favorite spreads. I used the student layout this week with the Simply Lovely sticker book, and I love how that turned out. It was also super functional. And then this week I used stickers. I'm going to pull this out to put into my next planner. But I used stickers from an Amy Tangerine book that I got at Tuesday Morning. So it's super different than my normal spreads. And then I used the Kelly Creates brush markers to do a lot of lettering. So it's different from my normal spreads, but I still really like how that turned out. And then the next planner in here is my social media planner. This is the week I was at the beach. So again, you can see that I wasn't doing much. I scheduled all these videos before I left, and I took all these photos before I left as well. And so this really was helping me plan before this week. And then this week I didn't really actually do anything for social media because I was at the beach. So super kind of empty spread. This spread also looks really empty, especially over here. This was a really hard week for me to get back into the swing of things after a week on vacation. You can see there were 2 days that I didn't even post on Instagram, which is super rare for me. And I just had a really hard time getting back in the swing of things, and I think you could tell with this spread. This was one of my favorite spreads just because I love the pinks and the yellows, and just getting back. I was like really finding my groove again this week. And then this is the last week of June. And I feel like I've been a little off. Like I posted on Instagram all of these days, but I didn't plan out my posts like I normally do. It was more like on the go. And so it's just kind of funny how I never finished planning those out, but it's the truth. So then we have June in my Epiphany planner, which is my boutique planner. And again, I did a really bad job of using this planner. You'll see lots of empty spaces. Like I didn't fill out all of these checklists. I didn't even use this notes section. This Epiphany part of my planner, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to continue having a separate planner for my boutique or if I'm just going to incorporate it into my daily planner. I'm still trying to decide. So we'll see how that goes. And then we have my Faith planner. So this is where I journal, and this is a flip up, and I don't think, oh, I did. I was gonna say, I don't remember if I wrote in there. But we were at the beach this Sunday, so no sermon notes. And then this was the next week of journaling and the sermon notes for that week. And then this next week, you'll see I don't even have, I took this week was the last week of this study. And then I took a week off from my studies before I started another one. And so I just ended up taking those pages out. So then it goes straight into the next sermon notes. And then this is the first week of Defiant Joy. And I never filled in my verse of the day for Sunday. So I need to go back and fill that in as well. So, and then the sermon notes for that week. So that is June in my classic planner. And then the last planner I used in June was my memory planner. And this is officially 6 months on these discs, which once you start filling in your planner and putting all these pictures and stickers, 6 months is about all you can get on classic discs. And so what I do is I keep 6 months here, and then the next 6 months of the year are going to be here. But then at the end of the year, I'll put them all together on big discs. But I keep them separate when I'm actually working just because it gets really thick. So let's flip to June so that we can look at my memory planner for the week. Oh, this one, y'all didn't actually get to see this one in the May flip throughs because I filmed that before I went to the beach. So this is a layout that you might have missed in that video. So just to show that. All right, June. This is the week of our beach trip. I think there are a couple of different flip ups here where we had a lot of pictures. So I added in a couple of flip ups. It was just such a good week. I really didn't take that many photos because I really put my phone away and just enjoyed the week. So that was a lot of fun. This is the first week back, pink and purple. I loved this color scheme. I thought it turned out really cute. And I used the black and white washi. This is some of my favorite washi. And I don't think, I did do a plan with me on this spread, so you could watch that. But the rest of the spreads, I really took time for myself and just use it as a time to plan. And I didn't film any of these. Again, I loved the black and white, but I was going to do all black and white, but then I ended up deciding to add in pink and purple again because I loved how that turned out. And then this was last week. So again, I have a flip up here, and I think that's the only flip up this week. Okay, and that is my memory planner for June. So that is how I used my planners for the month of June. If you want to see more of my monthly flip throughs, I have a playlist on my channel for January through June now, so you can see how I've been using my planners all year. And I hope that you liked seeing all of these after the pen. Let me know in the comments which planner was your favorite and if you like seeing these flip throughs. If you like this video, I hope you hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, hit that subscribe button, and happy planning.